Hey guys, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Tracy here at Tracie's Place. I am making pork chops today, and a little bit of a twist on the pork chops. I'm making pork chops with apples and onions, and they are really good. The first time I had them, it was at BJ's restaurant. This is not a BJ's recipe, but just my take on it. So I'm going to show you what I do. First of all, you're going to cut up 1.5 apples. This here is a Honeycrisp apple. Honeycrisp is my favorite. Honeycrisp and Pacific Rose. Pacific Rose is not in season right now, so I'm using my Honeycrisp. And then also cut up 1 small onion. Also, you're going to get your pork chop seasoned. Right here I have 10 thinly cut pork chops or pork loins. And I'm going to get those into the skillet. I have them seasoned with garlic salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning, Italian seasoning, and a little bit of Lowry's. Okay, over here I have my skillet preheating, and I'm going to go ahead and put my pork chops in. You want to get a good sizzle on them. Right now I don't want to overcrowd the skillet. I'm just going to put 5 in, and I'm going to put 5 in the next batch. After about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, you want to flip them. Oh, look at that color. And it's popping. Really good. Too good. And get those turned over. Just trying to sear them, get a little color on them. Want to finish them in the oven. Kind of want to lift them to make sure they're not sticking to the bottom of the pan also. Alright, so this is how they're looking on the other side. I have a plate sitting right here. I'm going to put those on the plate. Okay, and on to the next batch. Make sure they're not sticking to the bottom of the pan. And we're going to let those sear on both sides as well. Okay, and then after about 4 minutes, again, we're turning these over. We got some good color on them. Real good color on them. Always remember to kind of lift them, make sure they're not sticking when you first turn them over. Get a little oil there under there so that they don't stick. Alright, and it's been another 4 minutes on this side. Good color on both sides. So I'm going to put these over into the plate. Ooh, these look good. So I'm turning this down just a little bit and scraping up a little bit of the brown bits. I'm going to put in just a little bit of chicken broth. I don't want to pop up my camera. I put in about 2 teaspoons of apple cider or apple juice. Now we're going to put in the apples and the onion. So have all that little pork seasoning in there, of course, from the pork chop. So we're going to go ahead and saute our apples and onions up. Oh my goodness. Get some color on here. Can you imagine those sweet apples with the onions? Oh my goodness. And the flavor of the pork chop. So getting some seasoning on here from the pork chops, of course. And to the apples, I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt. Just a little bit. Maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Just to kind of bring that flavor out. And browning up. I'm going to put just a little bit more of chicken broth in there. I'm not trying to wilt these down a lot because they're going to finish cooking with the pork chops in the oven. Just trying to get a little color on them. Get that seasoning on there. When I said a little more chicken broth, that was a total, that should have been about 1/4, less than 1/4 of a cup. As you saw, it's just a little bit. It's not even really coating the bottom super good. Okay. Stove all popped up. Alright, I'm going to cover that and let that go for just about 3 minutes, just to tender them up just a little bit. But we don't want to leave them in too long where they get soggy. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. You put a little bit of pepper. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of pepper, not a lot. That was about 1/8 of a teaspoon, if that. I'm going to put just a little bit more salt. Just a sprinkling. So getting all browned and good on there. Okay. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and put the pork chops in. Boy, I think some green onion will look so pretty in that. I'm going to try that next time. Put some green, I love green onions in dishes. Just brightens it up and give it a little extra something. Got the sear on these rather. We can go ahead and put all these in. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get those down in there. Try to get them at the bottom if possible. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick them in the oven. I have my oven preheating at 350. I'm going to stick them in, I'll say for about 15 minutes or so. I'll let you know the exact amount of time on the other side. Okay, the timer is going off for the second time. I had to stick the pork chops back in. They weren't quite ready So it takes a total of 25 minutes instead of 20. And there they go. Oh, and don't they look so good? Don't they look so good? I'm going to take these off. I'm just going to put them on this plate back here because we have just a little bit to do with the onions and the apples. Okay, so I have taken all of the pork chops out, and I have some brown sugar here. That's a teaspoon, and I'm going to get a half of a teaspoon there, and 1/4 of white sugar. Get a little bit more sweetness up on those apples. As you can see, it already had a lot of juices left over from the pork chops after they cooked down in the oven even more. So we're going to get these all brown sugared up with the juice from the pork chops. Oh my goodness, you all. Let me taste this real quick. Yeah, that's it. That's really good. So I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to put the pork chops back in there. There's a little piece of meat right there. Oh wow, that is good. And like I said, I have turned it off. And you're going to let them just kind of rest a little bit up under that tinted top. And I'm going to let them sit there for about 7 minutes. Alright, I am back with my little taste test. And first of all, I'm just going to say yum, because it looks good. And here it is right here. I hope you can see it. And I have some of that juice up on there, that buttery, sweet juice. And I hope you saw on the little writing, I added butter, but I had to do it off camera because I forgot to do it on camera. So during the stage where I took the pork chops out of the skillet, then I put the brown sugar and sugar on there. I put the butter on at that time too. That's when you put the butter in. So it is 1 teaspoon of butter. All right, let me get to taste. I'm hungry too. I hope you can see that. Take a bite. Oh my Lord. That is so good. That is so good. And the pork chop is not dried out. And someone told me, they said, take a bite when you do your recipes. You know, show us how you enjoy your food. You know, take a bite, taste test it when you get done. So I took their advice. Miss Angela. That tastes like some more. As my father used to say. And you can pair this with rice. You can do it. I like potatoes with it. Mashed potatoes with it. So I'll probably do a mukbang with this. So tune in for that. But, oh my goodness, this is good, y'all. This is so good. Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm going to eat the rest of this off camera. So, I will see you all next time right back here on Tracie's Place. Subscribe if you like this video. Please let me know if you tried this video, okay? Like this video, give me a thumbs up, and click that notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you next time right back here on Tracie's Place. Bye.